సూర్య గారు నమస్కారం. మీకు తెలిసినట్టు చాలా ఏళ్ళుగా మీరు నాకు పరిచయం, చాలాసార్లు కలుసుకున్నాను. కానీ ఎప్పుడు మీతోటి ఒక 1-on-1 కూర్చుని ఒక కాఫీతో ఒక ఫ్యాన్గా మేము చాలా క్వశ్చన్స్ అడగాలని అనుకున్నాను. చాలా ఫ్యాన్స్ కూడా ఉన్నారు, ఎప్పుడైనా వాళ్ళ ఫేవరెట్ హీరోతో ఒక 1-on-1 టైం స్పెండ్ చేసి కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుదాం అనుకుంటారు. బట్ ఆ అవకాశం అందరికీ దక్కదు. బట్ ఆ ఛాన్స్ నాకు దొరికినందుకు నాకు చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉంది. థ్యాంక్స్ అ లాట్ ఫర్ లెటింగ్ మీ ఇంటర్వ్యూ యూ.
I'm meeting you after a very, very long time.
Anna.
You're really my Thambi and I can't start the interview like this. I have to give you one warm hug.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for all the love.
Sir, Siva గారు ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్
Sir what?
అన్నా ఈ క్యారెక్టర్ చెప్పినప్పుడు ట్రైబల్ క్యారెక్టర్ కదా, మనకి ఏమి రెఫరెన్సెస్ ఏమి లేవు, రెఫరెన్స్ పాయింట్ ఏం లేదు. ప్రెజెంట్ క్యారెక్టర్స్ అంటే మనకి రెఫరెన్సెస్, లుక్స్ అది చూడడానికి ఎలా ఉంటారు ఇదే తెలియదు. సో ఈ క్యారెక్టర్ బాడీ లాంగ్వేజ్, లుక్ అన్నిట్లో మీ అప్రోచ్ ఎలా ఉండింది, మీరు ఆయన కలిసి ఎలా పనిచేశారు?
It had lot of layers, lot of thought process in it. I'm trying to understand where we started. So Director Siva is a wonderful person who is also has very vast, wide knowledge about literature. At least particularly Tamil literature, the best of the best books which speaks about Sangha Ilakyam and any important landmark books, whatever you can find, he's read it all. Any writer, anybody who's done with literature or Tamil or history, he's a really a very good person who's read everything. I got to know this because when Jai Bhim director Gnanavelraja came and met him for 2 minutes, they spoke about 10 books each other.
Okay.
So Gnanavelraja is a journalist and he's also a big reader of books. I read here and there when somebody is recommending something. Sometimes I've not finished 4-5 books, I just go to the other book and I come back to the previous book. So that's my thing. So when a director is writing something about past history, he makes everything very, very real with characters and their characters' emotion, their graph. That arc is always very nice, not only for the hero's father, the hero's clan, hero's friend, and if there are other small characters, where that emotion will start, where it will go peak, when it will come down. If he's a warrior, he's just always not going to be stiff like a warrior, like a soldier. He's not going to be walking like that. He has to behave in a certain way with his father. Even though he's a protector of the clan, he will have his father, the way he speaks to the father. If there are kids, how will he behave with the kids? And if there is a complex situation, there is an emergency, then how would he react to it? Or if he is at fault, then how a warrior is going to behave when he is at fault. So there are so many layers to this character. It is not like, I can be stiff, like, in 300, who are we? That is not there always. It's like, a lot of, he's vulnerable, he's, emotional, he's again, he has to give pep talks. So many things happen. So whatever the scene was, there's a need for that scene or that screenplay. So a lot of flow, up and down flows there, which I found very, very good about Kanguva. And also he stands for his word. If he's given a word, if he's given a promise, what come may, even if there are like 10,000 people against him, he can stand in front of him and he will give that last fight till whatever he can. Is the main world about Kanguva. Few directors, for example, so many directors will give you a script book. Then you regularly go through the script, you know the lines, you by heart your characters, what other characters are talking. For this line of the other actor, how will you, take your time and tell your line, how you want to go at a stretch. Like for Sudha, when I did Akasham Ni Adra, she spotted me saying like, I take lot of pauses in between 2-3 lines or 2-3 words. In a sentence, she said like, you think about the line or you think about the word or you want to underline a particular line or want to underline a particular word and you want to give a lot of importance to that word. Let's go flat. Let's go one stretch without any pauses. So K.F. Ravikumar sir said like, you are talking fast and I would want you to go slow. So every time a director comes with a very different design. I think you should not preconceive and go with one set pattern. I would want to perform like this. You have to be ready to adapt to that design. Like Bruce Lee says, be water, my friend. Get into any shape. No, you won't know what shape. No, you have to pattern you have to get into. You just have to be ready. With Shiva Garu, in the morning only you will actually get the dialogues. You know the scene, but the actual dialogues, word to word dialogues, you actually get it only that morning of that scene. And he would like it to be as real and as candid as possible. And he's not very rigid with his lines. Here and there, one word here and there will change. For me to be that character, if I think I have to speak in a certain way, we talk in a way, and then we perform. So to take it to that world, we also didn't want to take it to a language which people will not understand. The Gen Z also should understand now.
Correct.
Now 2000 people who are born in the 90s have become now boomers, Gen Z, all these kids have come. So we have to connect with both the world. Our elders and the youngsters we need to connect. So Madan Karki gave us beautiful dialogues. And this world, I think, is formed very differently. I think from Bahubali, everybody's done this exercise. For us, again, it was very new. And it was also a tribal world. It was not a kingly kingdom, and which will have a lot of elite one civilized lifestyle will not be there. It's a tribal, primitive lifestyle. So it will have those little harsh, rustic behavior to it.
మొత్తం ఫ్యాంటసీ ఇమాజిన్ లైక్ ఫోకా లేకపోతే వాజ్ ఇట్ హిస్టారికల్ అంటే హిస్టరీలో ఇలాంటి ట్రైబ్స్ ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా సిమిలర్ అక్కడి నుంచి రెఫరెన్స్ తీసుకున్నారు లైక్ ఆల్ టోటలీ క్రియేషన్ ఫ్రమ్
ద నేమ్స్ హావ్ బీన్ derived. See, everything started with one center point will be what is their belief. Our belief starts with what we pray to, worship to. Who are our deities? Like one clan will have water as their deity. They worship to water. So their behavior will be like that. It will be more calmer. They would like to be in peace. Now, in water, like there's no chaos much. The words they use is very different. And one clan, one island, they pray to the fire god. And they are fierce, they are strong, they are good, but something happens, there's no compromise, there's no something which they will easily forgive. Another clan, a land of no rules, which prays to blood. What if their deity is blood? And that's how they all behave.
మీరు చెప్తుంటే ట్రైలర్ నుంచి కనెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటున్నావు ఎవరు ఏ క్లాన్ అయి ఉంటారు అని.
So that's how they behave as a clan. The words they use, their body language, their names, everything changes accordingly. And also, what if there is a power game? If one village has got, one island has got a lot of power, and the other person maybe comparatively they don't have. Economically, there is a divide. What if they are well-to-do and the other person not well-to-do? What if they have different skills? What conflict can arise, and what betrayal can happen, and how clashes can happen. So this whole film, the war is also, the reason behind the war is something very different from what a regular, usual cinema will have.
అన్న మీరు చేసిన సినిమాల్లో మోర్ థియేట్రికల్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఇచ్చిన ఫిల్మ్స్ ఉన్నాయి లైక్ సింగం, ఆకాశమని హద్దురగా మోర్ రియలిస్టిక్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఇచ్చిన ఫిల్మ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. అండ్ మిడిల్ ఆఫ్ ది లైన్ ఆత్రేయ అండ్ సూర్య ఆర్ అదర్ ఫిల్మ్స్. మీటర్ పరంగా మీ స్పెక్ట్రంలో కంగువ ఎక్కడ పడుతుంది? ఇటువైపా మధ్యలోనా?
I think in life, ups and downs are beautiful. Any sound wave, light wave, when you're singing, it has to be up and down. In Nedil, Kuril, in languages also, words also, there is always up and down. I think in life, it's nice to have up and downs, some films this way and some films that way. It makes a beautiful balance. We have to connect with a lot of sensibilities. It can't be one kind of film. I have to maximum reach to all audience who are coming from a street vendor or a rickshaw puller who's sweating every day to a person who's somewhere done well in life and sitting in the US or UK. He's seen the other part of the world. They also should connect. So I tried to make a balance between these two. So this film will have again, I repeat this humbly repeat it. Lot of legends are there, and they have given iconic landmark films. This film will also have its own never seen before visual.
Wow. And Miru, you always done characters that needed prosthetics a lot, and you're like a seasoned person in this. So were there any of your inputs also in designing the look of the character, or was it totally left to the creative, the arts people or something like that?
No, it's all everybody coming together. I love collaboration. I love a lot of interaction. I love ideas thrown by anybody. We respect everybody. Even the last makeup assistant also will come up with one idea. A last art department person will give us one idea. It can be anybody, anywhere, throwing ideas. It's just having open ears, open heart, and everybody is working as a family. I should thank Anuvardhan Garu, Vishnuvardhan Garu's wife, Anuvardhan, who's always done a lot of wonderful films. With Ajit sir also, she's done a lot of films, Rajini sir, and for me, Ela Mariyu, Seventh Sense also, she did the costume look. And Milan sir, our art director, Milan Garu. I think as a team, we all will dedicate this film for Milan Garu, whom we missed. He passed away before the last schedule. He created this world, be it 200 kudils, huts on top of a mountain cliff, or be it a warship. Imagining a warship which is 700 years back, or be it a flight interior, or making almost a crocodile look alive. A 12 feet, 14 feet crocodile which will actually look alive, which can actually move, which will have 4-5 functions also. So he created all that. He made a factory. So his input is also there in the look. And Sarina, my makeup artist, who also helped me in Rolex look and my other films also, she's also been a part of it. So everybody has, they have come together and done this look. It takes 2.5 hours, 3 hours for the makeup every day. 150 days of shoot. I had to do this complete makeup, braid the hair, patiently sit, all that.
And throughout your journey, I have seen మీరు గజనీలో ఫస్ట్ టైం 6-pack చేశారు, మళ్ళీ చాలా ఏళ్ళ తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు 6-pack చేశాను అంటున్నారు. బట్ మిమ్మల్ని నేను రియల్ లైఫ్లో ఫాలో అవుతున్నా కాబట్టి between your 6-pack body and your non-6-pack body, I only see 3-4 kg variation. So for 20 years, you consistently maintain fitness. Cinema 6-pack annappudu, I know the schedule. It's a very measured diet, high protein, more fiber, more cardio and weights you throw in. That is kind of understood. Everybody knows how. And ఎందుకంటే మీరు ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్ క్లిప్స్ అని పెట్టారు సూర్య సన్ ఆఫ్ కృష్ణ అప్పటి నుంచి. But throughout these 20 years also, you remain very fit. There's no fluctuation in your weight. So on non-shoot days, what is your approach towards fitness? Do you have a trainer? How many times do you work out in a week? Do you calculate your food?
Everybody has a body type. And I have this body type where I actually don't gain much weight. It is somewhere father, mother, some genes is like that. Sometimes Joe and my brother Karthi will be very upset. Even if we smell food, we gain weight, put on weight, and you're having biryani, you're having masala dosa, podi dosa, and and they say like you have lost weight, and we are in the gym, and nobody comments at us whenever they look. So this keeps happening every time. Thanks to my definitely trainers. Nirmal has been with me for almost 5+ years. I'm 49 now. I'm 49, and for Kanguva climax, there was a need. I have to stand in front of Bobby Deol sir, and we had to fight. And suddenly this thought of, what if, there's a long fight which happens, and end, can it be a bare body fight?
Oh my God.
And during the film, apart from shooting, I followed a 100-day plan.
Oh, wow.
In 100 days, natural body, I achieved a 6-pack. So definitely, I like to feel guilty. I like to eat a lot and then hit the gym.
Room lo chusen edo sweets unnai. Inent ente fit ga
I'm a foodie. I'm a total complete foodie. And me, my wife, my daughter, we're all foodie. My son is not. Night 11 o'clock we'll order, Appa, can you Swiggy this tiramisu ice cream, this cake and all that. That keeps happening. I'm a complete foodie. But that 100 days, I try to be as strict as possible. And it is that faith for audience, I don't want to compromise on the visual. So it's a challenge also. After 10 years, again to do a 6-pack, you challenge yourself, that the game gets interesting.
Life harder now?
Life gets interesting. Yes, always. See, at 30, it is like running on a flat road. At 49, it is climbing a mountain. Your metabolism slows down, so you have to do more cardio, more deficit diet, more strict.
ఆలోచిస్తేనే చాలా కష్టంగా ఉంది. ఇందాక మీరు చెప్పినప్పుడు ఫాదర్ గురించి చెప్పారు, కోయంబత్తూర్ అని చెప్పి. వెన్ ఎవర్ యూ స్పీక్ తమిళ్, మీరు మాట్లాడినప్పుడు ఇట్ ఫీల్స్ మోర్ లైక్ అ కోయంబత్తూర్ పర్సన్ స్పీకింగ్. నీంగే వాంగే ఉక్కారింగే,
That is always there.
ఇట్స్ దేర్. సో మీ గ్రోయింగ్ అప్ నాకు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మేము గోదావరి డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ నుండి, బట్ చెన్నైలో పుట్టి పెరిగాం. బట్ నా భాష, మా తిండి, ఫుడ్ అలవాట్లు స్టిల్ దో ఐవ్ నెవర్ లివ్డ్ దేర్, ఇట్స్ స్టిల్ దేర్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ యోర్ కనెక్షన్ విత్ యోర్ హోమ్ టౌన్ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ ఏమైనా ఉందా ఇప్పటికీ? ఫుడ్ క్యూజిన్ అంతా ఆర్ట్ స్టైల్ క్యూజిన్ ఉంటుందా? ఎందుకంటే మీ ఫ్యామిలీ అలవాట్లు అలాగా.
It is Coimbatore side, Kongu side biryani. They call it Arsiam Paruppu Sadam. It is actually a veg food. It will look like a lemon rice, but it's not that flavor. It will have that little purple to it, and it's called Arsiam Paruppu Sadam. Is a famous thing in Coimbatore, and that's my connection. Even in Chennai, whenever we feel something we are missing it, then Appa will say like, let's have Arsiam Paruppu Sadam today, and we all have that. We all live together, and there's always that Coimbatore talk or something here and there coming. Even when they on the road, Coimbatore particularly, I believe it is still like that. For my memory at least, whenever we went on a train and then take a cab and go, any freak accident, something happens, they don't come and hold your collar and that talk is not there. என்னங்க வந்து இப்படி இடிச்சு போட்டிங்க, பார்த்து வரலாம் இல்லைங்க, சரி சரி போச்சா நீங்கள் போங்க, ஒன்றும் மாலை இல்லைங்க, இல்லை எங்களுக்கு ஒன்றும் மாலைங்க, நீங்கள் கிளம்புங்க పోంగ. సో వెరీ రెస్పెక్ట్ఫుల్.
మీరు మాట్లాడినప్పుడు కూడా చాలా పద్ధతిగా, చాలా సాఫ్ట్గా ఉంటుంది. నాకు ఎందుకో కోయంబత్తూర్ తిరిగాను, కొల్లాచి షూటింగ్ అప్పుడు చూశాను. మీరు మాట్లాడుతూ నాకు కోయంబత్తూర్ గుర్తుకొస్తుంది, అందుకే అది అడిగాను.
దట్ లిటిల్ వాంగ, ఈవెన్ ద కిడ్స్ దే కాల్ దెమ్ వాంగ సాఫ్టింగ్లా తంగం సామి, ఆల్ దట్ హ్యాపెన్స్.
అన్న, మీరు తమిళ్ హౌస్ హోల్డ్లో పెరిగారు. జ్యోతిక గారు హిందీ స్పీకింగ్ పర్సన్. జనరల్గా ఫాదర్ మదరు వేరే వేరే లాంగ్వేజ్ అప్పుడు ఒక కామన్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఇదే హిందీ ఆర్ ఇంగ్లీష్లో మాట్లాడుకుంటారు. మీరిద్దరు ఇంట్లో ఏ భాషలో మాట్లాడుకుంటారు? పిల్లలు మీతోటి ఏ భాషలో మాట్లాడతారు?
In America and all, they say like American born confused desis, ABCD they say. Here one little confusion happens to speak in Hindi or Tamil or English. It's a mix which happens. Very cute Tamil they speak and very cute Hindi they speak.
Okay, with the mom in Hindi and with you in Tamil.
Yeah, when I also show off my Hindi and they laugh at me.
ఓకే ఓకే. బట్ మీరు కాన్షియస్గా పిల్లలు తమిళ్ నేర్చుకోవాలని ఏమైనా వాళ్ళు ఇన్సిస్ట్ చేయడం, మీరు కాకపోయినా తాతగారికి ఉంటుంది, గ్రాండ్ ఫాదర్ శివకుమార్ గారు might feel like, no, நம்ம தமிழ்ல பேசணும்.
They have grown here. Appa takes them to every day. Appa's duty is to drop them at school. So first thing in the morning, as they get up and they put their uniform, sit in the car, everything that's on Ganapati song, on Saraswati song, on Murugar song, they all have to by heart, and they all like my brothers kids also, they all like one, it'll be like a school van. They all go together and everybody will take turn and they talk these things. Appa is into literature, Tamil literature. So they, more than me, they know a lot of songs, devotional songs.
So they're still connected to their roots thanks to Appa. More. నేరుకు నేరు 97 ఆ టైంలో డెబ్యూ చేశారు. తర్వాత ఫ్రెండ్స్, నంద, తర్వాత కాక కాక, మీ జర్నీని నేను సినిమాలే కాదు ఆఫ్ స్క్రీన్ కూడా చూశాను. డీడీ పొదిగేలో మరీనా బీచ్ ముందు ఒక ఇంటర్వ్యూ, సన్ టీవీ మిమ్మల్ని ఒక బస్సులో తిప్పుతూ ఒక ఇంటర్వ్యూ చేశారు. అప్పట్లో లైక్ 25 years బ్యాక్. నేను అన్నీ చూశానన్న. అప్పుడు సూర్య చూసినప్పుడు టిపికల్ చెన్నై బాయ్ 90s అంత మాత్రమే స్టైల్ అంతేమి పెద్ద 2004-2005 తర్వాత నుండి బికమ్ లైక్ గజనీ అండ్ తర్వాత సన్ ఆఫ్ సూర్య వచ్చేసరికి ఒక స్టైల్ ఐకన్ అయిపోయారు. నా సస్పిషన్ వచ్చి జ్యోతిక గారు మీ లైఫ్లో వచ్చినప్పుడు తర్వాత నుండి సడన్గా ఒక స్టైల్ ట్రాన్సిషన్ కనపడింది. యూర్ ఆల్వేస్ అ గ్రేట్ యాక్టర్, దాని ముందు ఇచ్చారు. ఇస్ దేర్ ఎనీ రోల్ జ్యోతిక గారు హ్యాస్ ఇన్ యువర్ స్టైల్ అండ్ ఫ్యాషన్ గేమ్?
Definitely. I would say like Nalini Shriram was doing our costumes for Gajani, but other than that, for the songs, my costume designer was Jyotika.
Oh, okay.
We both have gone shopping and we both have Hridayam Ekkadona. These song costumes were a mix of Jyotika's and
బయట ఈవెంట్స్ అప్పుడు కూడా చూసారు, సింపుల్ బట్టల ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ అప్పుడు సింపుల్ బట్టలు వేసుకున్నారు, టీ షర్ట్, జీన్స్.
Some audio functions or no other functions, I used to go shopping with her. She has an amazing sense of fashion or any lifestyle or to be with life also, to learn life, to be a better person. Her choices of the attitude she got for life, everything I think I've learned from her. I am actually nothing without her. Whatever I am is because of her.
మీరు చాలా ఫిల్మ్ఫేర్ అవార్డ్ ఇయర్లో కూడా చూసాను. ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ యూ గో గెట్ అన్ అవార్డ్ ఆల్సో కైండ్ ఆఫ్ డెడికేట్ టు సో లైక్ చార్మింగ్ యూ లైక్ an ideal.
I think they do a lot for one
younger
person.
Couples, we always need somebody older to look up to. Our parents are another generation away. We want somebody closer. So ఎప్పుడు నాకు మీరు కలిసి ఆ నెస్కాఫే యాడ్ చేసినప్పటి నుంచి ఆదర్శ దంపతులు అంటే ఫర్ మీ ఇట్ వాజ్ లైక్ సూర్య అండ్ జ్యోతిక. సో ఇట్స్ లైక్ సో చార్మింగ్ ఈవెన్ ఆఫ్టర్ సో మెనీ ఇయర్స్ మీరు ఇంకా ఆమె గురించి అంత ప్రేమగా మాట్లాడుతుంటే చూడడానికి మాకు వెరీ క్యూట్. ఇట్స్
I think it's a blessing if you are surrounded by positive people. Even if something happens for a long time, for 2 years or 3 years, something is not going the way I wanted to. If I just sit and have a conversation with Jyotika, life changes for me. Life becomes beautiful for me. I feel like no, oh wow, actually I'm having a very blessed life, and what am I like getting worried of? So in life in general, if you have a companion who's going to think of your growth, I think be it friends or be it your director or be it your family or be it on a journey, you have somebody who's actually going to help you grow as a person. It can be even one half-an-hour conversation. No, it's just not a random conversation, but half-an-hour conversation. Somebody is able to help you think ahead in life or put you, give you one perspective in life. I think those are the most important moments in life. And if you have that connection, you're blessed. So I feel I'm a very, very blessed person to have Jyotika in my life. Not only me, my kids, the rest of my family. She's always been like one guiding light, one lighthouse. Yes.
Wow. So
Truly she's been like, even from her family side, I've always seen her. Because of her, the family bonding always becomes stronger and stronger. For some reason, because of her work, because of her age, because of some other things which happen in life, sometimes you get to that little oil you need. Sometimes it becomes a little tight. Everybody is stressed with certain things, but she's always been that binding factor for us. She makes everything better, and I don't know. She's a little very, very one holy soul, blessed soul. So to have her in the room, beat her friends, we see that energy change when she walks into the room. We see a big energy shift.
Wow. And I think also Jyotika ma'am is so lucky ఎందుకంటే మొగోళ్ళు జనరల్గా ఇంత ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేయరు వాళ్ళ ఆవిడ గురించి. చేసిన ఫీలింగ్స్ ఉన్నా చెప్పుకోవడం రాదు మొగోళ్ళకి. అండ్ యూ ప్లే మల్టిపుల్ రోల్స్. యువర్ అన్ యాక్టర్ విచ్ ఇస్ ఫుల్ టైమ్, అండ్ దెన్ యూ ఆల్సో హ్యావ్ 2D. ఐ నో రాజశేఖర్ అండ్ ఆల్ టీమ్ ఇస్ దేర్. అది కాకుండా ఫ్యామిలీ టైం. ఫ్యామిలీ అంటే ఉత్తి క్లబ్ చేయలేం. కిడ్స్ అండ్ వైఫ్ అనలేం. కిడ్స్కి కిడ్స్ టైం ఇవ్వాలి, వైఫ్కి వైఫ్ టైం ఇవ్వాలి.
Suriya, I think that's the most important thing in life. To be that family person.
సో ఈ ఫ్యామిలీ రోల్ ఒకటి ఉంది. షూటింగ్ లేనప్పుడు, when you're not shooting, how does an average Surya day or week look like? మీరు షెడ్యూల్ వేసుకుంటారా? Is there a team or secretary who makes your schedule? How do you balance time between all these responsibilities?
Right now, I don't shoot 10 days in a month.
Okay.
20 days I shoot, even 15 hours, 20 hours also I don't mind.
Okay.
20 days I give, if I'm doing a film, and 20 days goes to the schedule, and 10 days I don't do anything. I just go and sit at home with family. There is a pet, Kobe is there. I'll have to hug her and kiss her and play with her first before I can hug my wife also. Then of course Diya and Dev's time, be it school time, parents teachers meeting, basketball, and of course try to balance that 20 days of gap with family in that 10 days. That's what happens. I think for me personally, I would always want to remind myself also. As men, we always forget. Work comes, work happens. I think that I've missed a lot of growing up days with my daughter. I think somewhere I matched up with my son. COVID made us all even more closer. I think there has to be definitely a very good balance between family and work, and definitely a very special particular time for the wife.
మీరు చాలా క్యారెక్టర్స్ ప్లే చేశారు త్రూ అవుట్ యువర్ కెరియర్. ఆఫ్ ఆల్, ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యాడ్ టు పిక్ విచ్ వాస్ ద టఫెస్ట్ క్యారెక్టర్ ఆర్ అట్లీస్ట్ 1 or 2 విచ్ యూ హ్యాడ్ టు గెట్ ఇన్ టు? కొన్ని క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఈజీగా ల్యాండ్ అవుతారు, యూ కెన్ ప్లే ఇట్, యూ బ్రీజ్ త్రూ ఇట్. వాట్ వాస్ దట్ క్యారెక్టర్ విచ్ యూ హ్యాడ్ టు పుట్ ఇన్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఎఫర్ట్ టు గెట్ ఇన్ టు?
A director helps you with lot of research material. They help you with what this character would have done before the scene started, or after the scene cut, what this character would have done. What is the world around that character is usually done or researched or talked or discussed with most of the directors. I personally, I rely on my personal experience. It can be past experience. It can be some memories which I don't want to revisit also. I might have buried those memories. I don't want to revisit them. But some scene will come, some emotion will come. I have to go and dig those graves.
Okay.
And I personally like to relive those emotions and also be that character. I can't forget myself completely when I'm acting and be that character. I like to have some control over the craft. It can't be like one take only I can be. It's a magic and I can't do the second take. I like to do 3-4 takes. Like more than the third take, the fourth take also becomes mechanical. You will have to implant certain things, some continuity for the other actor, for this, that. You'll have to implant certain things. Maximum that 3 takes, I think maximum I like.
But మీరు చేసిన క్యారెక్టర్స్ which one was you think?
That's what so because I rely on my past experience, I think a lot of here and there complex characters are there, but in Suriya Son of Krishnan, to play a 60-year-old was a challenging part for me. Other characters mostly was from my age. To play an elder person whose life I have not lived.
Correct.
That was a little challenge, but thanks to Gautam's complete love for his dad, he had witnessed each and every moment with his dad, which was so clear, crystal clear, that you can enact and be that person. You can be Krishnan.
జనరల్గా మా ఇంట్లో డిన్నర్స్కి ఏదైనా అనుకోకుండా ఫాదర్, నేను, మా అన్నయ్య కూర్చుంటే ముగ్గురు ఒకటే ఇండస్ట్రీలో ఉన్నాం. సో తెలియకుండా మా డిన్నర్ టేబుల్ కాన్వర్జేషన్స్ కూడా అంతా సినిమా 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 గురించి అవుద్ది. అలాగా శివకుమార్ గారు ఈజ్ అన్ యాక్టర్, కార్తీ ఈజ్ అన్ యాక్టర్ అండ్ యువర్ అన్ యాక్టర్. మీరు కూడా అలా ఎప్పుడైనా గుంపు అయినప్పుడు తెలియకుండా సినిమాల గురించే కాన్వర్జేషన్ వెళ్ళిపోతూ ఉంటుందా? And other family members try to pull you out, or how is the average dinner table conversation in the Sivakumar household?
All that comedy happens. So growing up days, we never spoke cinema.
Oh.
So Appa's way of living is, he's done 170 films. We must have gone to a shooting spot because Appa happened to shoot on a summer holiday in Ooty.
Okay.
Or maybe he was in air card and for some reason we went there. I only have 2 or 3 memories of being in his shooting spot in 170 films.
Okay.
And that also happened all before when I was 12, not after 12. And even if a shooting was happening right behind my house, we were not encouraged to come or been invited or been informed. So no movie talks happened, and I was unaware of film industry, icons, technicians, the legends, directors, writers, camera people. None of them I knew them by name, by face, till I was 23, till Neer happened.
Oh God.
Like how an outsider will see Maniratnam Garu or Ilayaraja Garu or P.C. Sriram Garu, Kamal sir, Rajni sir, like a fan, how from far you, whatever you know about them little bit, that's my knowledge about cinema. But now with Karthi coming in, we talk.
So with you and Karthi, it's a lot of cinema conversation.
Sometimes it happens.
Not planned, but usually.
One different scene setup happened or different stunt happened. I jumped from here, and today I did a long, lengthy sequence. Today, this lighting was very different. So some weird conversation. Sometimes it happens. We get very involved in it. I don't talk about cinema still.
Okay.
Karthi can speak. Joe can speak.
Okay.
I still can't say like I did this shot or superb shot. In 42 films and 27 years, I can't on a dining table say, today I gave a fantastic shot.
Really?
That never comes for me. What? I wish I could have done it better. Unnecessarily, I gave one blink in between.
Oh God.
This dialogue I didn't say continuously. I didn't, that one peak emotion maybe I should have hit, no? That will all be running in my mind. But it never comes. Karthi will say, "Pa, the shot pitched therima, eppadi panna therima," and he will come and full single shot dialogue, he will monologue, he will be able to say.
I think it's a younger brother syndrome, that confidence.
A little loving themselves, praising themselves also happens, and it is beautiful. It's a beautiful way to see them enjoying their work, and that confidence comes.
And when Karthi started off, you were already in ఒక డికేడ్ ఇండస్ట్రీలో మీరు ఉన్నారు, ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఉన్నారు, పైన ఉన్నారు. సో అప్పుడు ప్రాబ్లీ హీ యూస్ టు మోర్ లుక్ అప్ టు యూ ఫర్ అడ్వైజ్, ఆస్క్ మేబీ ఐఎమ్ డూయింగ్ ది స్క్రిప్ట్, కెన్ యూ హియర్ వన్స్, సెకండ్ సజెషన్ సమ్ టైమ్స్ ఆర్ సంథింగ్. టుడే హీస్ ఆల్సో డన్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ బాడీ ఆఫ్ వర్క్, 25 ఫిల్మ్స్ చేశారు ఆయన. హీస్ ఆల్సో అన్ అకంప్లిష్డ్ యాక్టర్ ఇన్ హిస్ ఓన్ రైట్. Is there any point of time where you asked him for his opinion, or he had any remark like on your performance or acting? Does that happen, or did you ask him to hear a script, hey pudichu danni or what kele, something, anything like that ever happens? Or
in spite of Appa being in the industry, we were never treated as actors' son. Even in school, sometimes PT teachers say, hey nee nadigar pai nee nadigidanda popar and sonna, why an actor's son should always act. And I always wanted to be, sometimes they say like destiny takes you back to the road which you always avoided. And so Appa has never heard my script, or never asked a director, or never asked a producer, or never assembled a project, or actually he's not come to my shooting spot also. He's just come to Singham, I think 3 shooting spot, because he did Sindhu Bhairavi there in Vizag.
Okay.
So he knew that I'm shooting in Vizag, and it's long time I've shot in Sindhu Bhairavi there, and I like to go. Amma Appa came, and hardly they came to the shooting spot, and they went back. So Karthi also, and I've also not taken my scripts to Appa and asked for an opinion. Karthi also, he's never asked for any help
from you?
Yes. He's
even an opinion, not to set up a project,
because he's been Mani sir's assistant. He started his career as Mani Ratnam sir's assistant, and he almost wrote a script also.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
this is
he was able to almost put a script together, and he's done his research while working with Mani sir. He's also parallelly done research, met real life people. It's kind of an underworld subject only, so he's kind of done all that together. So he's fairly got a knowledge of how to construct a scene, how to see the screenplay, where there's a dip. If the scene is not entertaining, like even if it's one scene, it should have a beginning, it should have an interval, and it should have a climax. One scene should have a high point. He will be able to maybe discuss with the director, and that's why a lot of new directors he's able to work with and still able to give wonderful films for us.
Okay.
So that is very good about Karthik. I think for anybody, you are there, you can have to stand behind them. When they are falling, you can catch them. But I think it's the best way is to cross the bridges alone.
Great.
You will have to let them cross the bridge alone.
Great Anna. And coming back to Kanguva, మీరు చాలా మాస్ కమర్షియల్ డైరెక్టర్స్తో పనిచేశారు. హరి గారితో 5 ఫిల్మ్స్ చేశారు, తర్వాత మురుగదాస్ గారితో 2 ఫిల్మ్స్ చేశారు, అండ్ గౌతమ్ మేనన్ గారితో 2 ఫిల్మ్స్ చేశారు, లైక్ అండ్ కేఎస్ రవికుమార్ గారితో చేశారు, లైక్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ మాస్ ఫిల్మ్ మేకర్స్తో చేశారు. అండ్ నౌ అగైన్ యూఆర్ వర్కింగ్ విత్ అనదర్ Siva garu, Shirutay Siva garu, who's like a very commercial mass filmmakers. What is different and new about Siva garu? When you directed the Panjeshnapudu, this is very unique to Siva. This is what I like about him and Anpichuntu kada. What about Siva garu?
I think Siva garu's visual sense is fantastic. As I told you, he was a editor first at the age of I think 13 or something. He became an editor, and from 13 then he went into a film school. He actually studied well, and he's a gold medalist as a cinematographer. And thanks to Nagarjuna garu, he gave one pat on his shoulder and said, "You know, you can be a director." And from then life changed, and from a cinematographer he became a director.
Yeah, first Telugulo teesaru, but I thought direction department nunchi vacharu anukunna. Wow.
No.
Okay.
So that story also Nagarjuna sir was supposed to do, and some date clash happened, and no sir couldn't continue, and he said, "Please go ahead and do this film with anybody." And then Gopishant garu did this film, and so like that, Siva garu's approach is visual. Like he will say, like, you have to walk in a certain way or stand in a certain way, and he knows a clap moment, elevation scenes. He's very good at, and a big fan of Rajamouli Garu, and he's big fan of all the cinemas he's watched, here in Telugu, and he's watched the theatre experience, and he always loves a commercial cinema, but with the right emotion. He mixes a very good emotion with a lot of commercial moments. So I think that's what is like how I think they all love and protect their protagonist so much.
All mass directors love their heroes.
Yes, that's what I think in an interview also I spoke. Ajit sir said, now you know why I didn't let go of Siva, because they back to back and continuously did 3 or 4 films together. Almost 10 years, one actor and director working together for close to 10 years. What a beautiful journey it is. What a beautiful understanding between each other. So I had the best of best times working with Siva.
Okay, great. Quick rapid fire questions, small simple ones.
Okay.
Who's your Chellakutti, Diya or Dev?
Oh, come on, I have 2 laps. One
here select cheskoli, select
I really can't. No, it's like tearing apart my heart.
Okay, who's your harshest critic? Jyotika Garu, Siva Kumar Garu or Karthi?
Jyotika.
Oh my God.
Never, no
okay,
bias.
This is an interesting one. Best actor award or highest grosser of the year?
Why not both here?
Why
can't I be greedy?
Smart. Very good one. Very good one. Okay. Love story or action film? Comfort zone. No, this box office pressure. If you had to choose, both will give you the same result. What would you go for?
Anything which talks about life is definitely good. The action film also should have a lot of love, and the love story also should have one right amount of. It can't be too. I think as I said, that 49 is happening. At this age, connected love story can happen, but you should have I think a balance between both. I will miss the other one if this is not there.
Studio Green or 2D Entertainment?
See, I would say Studio Green is the mother company. Everything started off with Studio Green. In fact, Karthi's career started because of Gnanavel. He spotted Karthi's craving, he spotted Karthi's passion. He made us all sit on a table and why can't you all talk? You both are brothers and you have father. Why are you as a family not understanding what Karthi is wanting? I didn't know this, and I think Appa and Karthi had this conversation. Suriya is still not taken off. He's still in the runway. The takeoff time has still not come for him, and another brother coming, it's going to take some time. But Gnanavel had that thing saying like, no, we can't push it any further, and let's do film for Karthik, and that's how Parthiviran happened.
Wow.
So if not Gnanavel, so many beautiful things in family wouldn't have started. So a lot of I don't know how to thank Gnanavel ever. To do a production, to be not let the market control you. Say like your market exploitation is only so much money. You can't invest beyond this. Your command over the market is only this much. You, this director acting, you can't do more business. Nobody can talk to him like that. He will say the product will talk. Like nobody can say like a Telugu film can't be sold for so much. And they came with Bahubali and they made that market explode. So like that, I hopefully Kanguva will cross all borders and make Gnanavel a very, very happy person. So I'm happy to always associate myself with Studio Green whenever there's an opportunity.
2D akkadi nunchi vachindi, SR Prabhu akkadi nunchi vachindi. So it's like the mothership, like you said.
Correct.
Great. Thank you, Anna. Thank you a lot for your time. Naalaga chaala mandi fans Telugu states lo Tamil lo, they want to know like your personal life, your relationship, your hometown and upbringing and all that. A lot of great insights you have given. I've seen your other interviews, but personally I've gunji inta free ga open ga maatladanu.
Like
thank you very much.
To my brother.
Thank you.
I had to open my heart even more and
thanks, Anna.
talk.
Thanks, it's a pleasure.
Thank you for giving me this time and looking forward to fantastic films from you.
Thank you.
And great adventurous stories from you.
Sure, Anna.
God is always kind, life is beautiful, and wishing you all luck.
Thank you. One small thing if I can add, మీరు మీ WhatsApp DP for many years ఒకటి పెట్టుకున్నారు, ఒక saying, if you want to walk fast, walk alone. If you want to walk far, take people along అని. I mean, మీ డీపీ కింద పెట్టుకున్నారంట వాట్స్ ఆ మెసేజ్ని, అండ్ దట్ వాస్ ఎప్పుడు చూసినా ఇట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ గాట్ imbibed into me అనమాట. I'm like, if you want to walk far, you have to take people along. You know, if you want to walk far, you have to take people along అని. Somehow, somebody I look up to, మీరు ఆ డీపీ పెట్టుకునేసరికి it like I kind of imbibed into it, and I also try to form a nice creative team around me, you know, and it's helped me a lot, both professionally and personally. Even on your low days, you share it with people from your same profession. So I have a nice bunch of people around me. So I'm so thankful that from 2014-15, I've been seeing the DP on your
positive
WhatsApp.
people
Thanks,
around you.
Thanks a
Always.
lot, Anna. Thanks a lot.
We are nothing without them.
No, you've been like a motivation for me and so many other people I know. You know, it's been amazing. Thanks,
Thank
Anna.
you, sir.
Thanks,
Thank you for all the love.
Thanks, Anna.